This is Common Sense. I'm William Ferguson, and today I am not surprised whatsoever at what is going on in Washington. We have scandal on top of scandal on top of scandal. There's even a scandal about money to cover up scandals. It was said, well, I've heard on the news from a reliable news source, that there was a little fund set aside to pay off women that were sexually mistreated by politicians in Washington. And that's ridiculous. That's taxpayer money. You're using taxpayer money to pay off women that you want to play with as your sex toys. Okay, that's wrong. Now, what is going on? Is it the politician? No. It's the liberal lifestyle, the idea that they have power and they have some money. Not even theirs. It's the money of the taxpayers. So, there needs to be some whole lot of people being held accountable for their actions in Washington, D.C. And it started before Clinton. But Clinton, he is pretty much the focal point of what's going on. So, we'll start with Clinton. Because Hillary, she was the enabler of Bill to do whatever he wanted. Yes, since Arkansas, there were rapes, and there were payoffs, and there were threats, and there were all kinds of things, so that Bill could keep playing his little sex game. And then it got to the White House, and we know what happened there with a intern named Monica Lewinsky. Now, everybody's, oh, well, yeah, okay, he's the president, there's nothing wrong, he's a good president. He was a piece of crap, okay? He was second worst to Obama. I don't care what anybody says. He made some seriously bad decisions on our policies, on world policies, on all kinds of stuff. He wasn't worth two nickels. Now, what else is going on? You have a senator that was photographed, not caught, but photographed, fondling a woman on an airplane on a USO tour. And there are other pictures of him fondling women just right out in the open. And so there's proof that he was doing it. Now, the thing that kind of bothers me is the election that's going on. I can't remember what state it is, but somebody came out and said, "Well, he was sexually abusing me." Okay, and then somebody came up with a yearbook, and they said, "Well, he signed this yearbook and he wrote this nice little note in here, but they won't give up the yearbook so they can test it for handwriting." Really? That almost makes you think that there's a Democrat behind that one, huh? Now, everybody on the liberal side, the news media, and yes, there are so many facets of the media that are just, everybody's coming out of the woodwork saying, well, this guy did this guy did that, this guy did this. There was an interview with one of Clinton's accusers, a full interview, and the CEO, owner, whatever, of a network won't air it, will not air it, because he is protecting Clinton. And this I don't remember how old the interview was, but it's fairly old. But he's still protecting Clinton. And there's See, it seems like the dominoes are they're dropping. Once they got them started, they started to drop. Now, I have a concern in that, will Attorney General Sessions start doing something about all of these accusations going on? Most of the accusations, in my own opinion, I feel they're true. Especially with the liberals. Because I think the liberals think they have the money, the power, and they can just do anything they want. Well, see, the thing is, now, they're giving the Democrats a black eye. Because not only is President Trump trying to drain the swamp, but we have to remember that senators and representatives are elected by us. So we have a responsibility in helping to drain the D.C. swamp. So when you vote, think swamp. And there are way too many senators and senators and representatives that have been there way too long. They need to be removed. People like Waters, she's lost her mind. Pelosi, she is anti-country. She is anti-freedom. She's anti-everything. Schaaf, he's. But all those that think they can just walk all over everybody and say, oh, well, you're a Republican, then I'm not going to vote for it. Just because you're a Republican. It makes absolute complete sense, but you're a Republican, so I'm not going to vote for that. And there are way too many swamp creatures in D.C. Pretty much. So pray for the leadership of this country. Pray for those who have lost loved ones, whether it be by natural disaster or at the hands of a person that has no respect for life. That's all I got. Thank you for watching.